Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. My name is Rebecca, and if you're new here, I post videos all about luxury and lifestyle. So if you're into that kind of content, then definitely hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over my first impressions review and what fits with the Louis Vuitton mini pochette, as well as telling you how I managed to actually get one, because boy, was that a process. So if you want to see all of that, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I have the Louis Vuitton mini pochette. A round of applause. I'm so excited because this piece is so stinking hard to get. I honestly didn't realize how hard to get it would be until I actually wanted one, because I've definitely seen these in the stores before and I just never really had any interest. And then now once I wanted one, it was like they just no longer existed on this planet. So yeah, so this is actually the canvas version of this item. They do come out with the seasonal pieces. They also have like a vernis leather. They have a prant leather version. They come out with all different types of this piece. And this was actually $540 US dollar before tax. And it seems like in terms of canvas, they did discontinue the Damier Azur, which is sad because that's actually the one I kind of wanted more, just because I don't have a lot of Azur pieces in my collection. But honestly, I love the monogram. I'm happy I went with this. There's something about the Louis Vuitton monogram in SLGs that I just die for. Now, obviously, I have a Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM, if you've seen any of my other videos, in the monogram print. So obviously, I love the monogram, but it just does something different in an SLG. But anyway, they do have a variety of other leather options. I did see the new collection. It was like a pink, I'll try to pop a picture up. It was like a pink one, but to be honest with you, it looked very childish and it was quite a bit more money, and I was like, I'm not going to want that forever. This is a timeless classic bag print that I just know you can't go wrong with, and it's canvas, so it's super, super durable. Now, how did I get this bag? So basically, it was a combination of stalking the website and also having an SA contact. So I actually did get this through my sales associate. I was stalking the website as well because, to be honest with you, sometimes associates will say they'll tell you when something's coming in, and then I've had experiences where you just don't ever hear from them. I'm actually lucky that the lady that I'm working with now does actually seem to listen to me, and she told me right when they got this in, and she let me purchase it over the internet, through my email, because I was already an established client. I don't know if you can purchase through the email if you aren't already a client. I'm not sure. I've only ever done it after making purchases before. So she told me when it came in, she sent me some photos. I was sold. I purchased it right away because I didn't want it to get sold to somebody else, and she could only hold it for a couple of hours without it being purchased, and I knew I wasn't going to make it that day, so I was like, just send me an invoice. I don't care, just send me an invoice. I want this piece. So the reason I actually bought this was because for Christmas, my dad and fiance actually got me the same item. That was kind of my bad because I told them both very similar things of what I wanted, and they coincidentally both got me the same item, which will be in a video, so stay tuned. And I ended up returning one of them because I didn't need two, and I got this because I also really wanted this. And I do have the Louis Vuitton Toiletry 15. I am going to do a video comparing that to this because they are very comparable, but I really wanted this because it's a lot just flatter. The Toiletry 15 has a wider base and a narrower top, whereas this is just kind of flat, and I really wanted something that I could fit into my bags a little bit easier and not take up so much room, on the bottom. So again, I'm going to do a comparison between this and the Toiletry 15. Number one, to see what the fit difference is in terms of how much they can hold, and also just compare how they kind of fit inside some of my bags. So I really actually love the little dainty chain more than I thought I would. I don't think I would ever actually just carry this on a night out, but I will show you what fits in this if you were going to use it that way with like cards and stuff. But I just really love this as a cute little catch-all, and I just love the dainty little chain. It's so cute. I mean, look at it. It's like it's a little mini purse. Like how can you how can you go wrong with that? It's so cute. Now, one thing I want you to keep in mind is that the only leather piece on this bag is this. It's just the pull tab. I got lucky and this is made in France. I end up getting so lucky with that a lot of times. I never request that. Like, to me, it's all Louis Vuitton, whether it's made in the US, Spain, France, whatever. It's all Louis Vuitton. So I never am like, oh, it has to be made in France, but I get lucky and a lot of my items are actually made in France. So I don't know how I get that, but it always makes me a little happy when it is made in France, just because obviously they are a French fashion house. So anyway, that is the only leather piece of this bag, whereas some other, canvas bags have more trim in leather, or the inside is leather. Not this. The inside of this is actually just a like fabric, which I had forgotten about when I was buying this. I had seen videos of this before and I knew that, but then when I went to pick this up and I looked inside, I was like, wait, it's, mentally I didn't say anything out loud. I was like, oh, I forgot it was just fabric on the inside, whereas the Toiletry 15 is actually lined, so if you were to spill something on it, you could just wipe it, whereas this, if you spill something on this, you're not going to really be able to just wipe that off, so the one thing I do like about it being like a fabric on the inside is it just makes this very lightweight and it moves very easily. Now, I know some people really stuff these things to the max, but I actually had an extra lipstick in here before and I pulled it out of my bag because I am using this, and it made like a little bit of it was like indenting the bag a little bit. It didn't leave any permanent mark, but I just hate that. I am not one to overstuff my bags. So no, you're not gonna see me put as much as maybe some other people do, but to me, this holds the essentials that I needed to, so I can't complain. And again, if you have this piece and you want to jam pack stuff it, go for it. It's your piece. So what I want to do is actually pan down and show you a little bit more up close and also show you some options of what can fit. So let's go ahead and switch views, and then I will come back and we'll wrap this video up once we're done with the what fits. Alright, so I hope you can see the piece okay. This is a little bit of an odd angle, but I'm trying to make it work. So right now I do have this packed with things I am currently carrying, but I'm also going to show you how to use this, or what can kind of fit if you were going to take this on a night out. So first, let's go ahead and unload what we have in here. As you can see, I have everything in there pretty strategically because I found that when I was trying to just throw things in this kind of willy-nilly, it was not holding a lot. You kind of do need to pack this, and I also packed this in a way that I can actually grab everything in here without having to disrupt anything else, which I really like, because the one thing I've noticed in a lot of what fits is people jam things in, and all I can ever think about is what if you actually have to access some of those things, because then it's going to be so hard to get to because it's covered by a million other things. Then imagine you're out and you're trying to find something and you have to basically empty everything just to get to the one thing you need. I don't like that. I try to be a little bit more strategic, and if that means I have to leave something out, I have to leave something out. That's just me. So anyway, I have everything lined up pretty nice and neat. So first, we do have a little mini bottle of contact friendly moist drops. It's actually just moisture for, those of us that wear contacts. Then I have a little travel, it's actually empty, Advil bottle. I just refill this with other ibuprofen because I just love how compact it is. It's narrow. It actually holds a lot of Advil. So I just keep one of these. Then I have this little lip balm, my Dior Lip Glow. Now, so this is technically a lip It says it's a balm, but to be honest with you, I don't feel like this is really a balm in the like super hydrating sense. I do like it and it is balmy, but this is more of like a hydrating balm. I could definitely forego this and maybe bring an actual lipstick if I wanted to, which that is what I would do if I was wearing a lipstick. But for now, these are the items. I do have a lip liner in here because I actually did have this, like I mentioned earlier in the video. I did have this in the bag, but it was making a weird mark, so I took it out. I'm actually probably just going to take both of these things out because I don't, wear lipstick on like a daily basis. Then we have a Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer. The one thing I really love about these is just kind of how narrow and small they are compared to other like travel size hand sanitizers, and they smell really nice. Then I have this little compact mirror that my sister got me one year for Christmas, and I actually love it because it is so thin. I mean, look at that. It virtually takes up no space compared to some other compacts that are a lot thicker. So this is actually great, and it does the job for what I needed to on the go. I'm not doing a full face of makeup in this, but if I want to touch up my lipstick or just check how I'm looking, this does the job. Then I have a little thing of floss. This is also very narrow and, fits in here pretty easily. You could go ahead and get like those individual floss sticks that are maybe in like a really flat, thin package if you just wanted to carry a couple of those around. But I do think it's nice to have floss with you because you never know. And then lastly, I just have these like feminine wipes, which again, these are super thin too. They're individually wrapped. I just keep these for on the go just in case, So I like how I can just take a couple from the package, stick them in something like this, and I have enough for like a day out. And then if I use them, I can just replenish them from my bigger package of them. So that is everything that I personally keep in here. So it's empty now. And as you can see, it is basically just like a dark little hole. So it is a like fabric lining, but it's very soft. Canvas is a lot of times very malleable, which that's one thing I really like. I just absolutely love this. Like, look how cute this is. Now that you're up close, I can show you all the little details. It's just so beautiful. Okay, now what I want to do is show you what would fit in this if like you really did want to use this for a night out. So let's just test some different options. I'm going to move these things out of the way. Now, okay, let's say on a night out, you do want to bring your hand sanitizer and you do want to bring your lip gloss or lipstick, whatever. That just takes the place. So those two things are already in there and taking up room. So now I'm just going to test. I really haven't done this. Let's see how the key clay fits in here with those items. So it does actually fit, and I have a lot of cards in that key clay at the moment. So I also hate when like liquid things are laying down. I always try to leave things standing up. But as you see, that does fit in there. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised because I pretty much have everything I would need. And then I could even just take my key fob. I don't, if I'm going to be the one driving, I could just take this. I don't need my whole key holder, and I could plop that down in there. And there's actually still a little bit of room. Let's fit the Advil. So yeah, that all fits. Let's see how it zips up because that's the biggest thing. It's actually not even making the zipper wonky. It's not doing anything. That is amazing. I'm really happy I decided to test this because now I know, like, if I did want to just bring this cute little like mini purse with me, I totally could, and I could fit everything I would need. I could even slide some cash in here. There's definitely like thin, room for thin things like that. And I'll show you, it still zips. So I was actually still able to fit, and I bet you, let's just keep going, I could fit my little mirror. That's in there. I've pretty much almost fit everything I had in here before, plus my key fob and my key clay, which is pretty impressive. These are the only things I left out. The floss, this, that, and the lip liner, which this could obviously fit right on top. And technically speaking, I could probably fit that without distorting it too much. No, it wants to push out, so that's a no. But this is really... That is a good That is a good little pouch. I am really impressed with how much that fits. Personally, I really don't think I would ever bring this on its own on a night out, but now that I know that it fits like this, I may consider it for like going to dinner, and you can just kind of like hold it, you know, and but you also have the chain option, so you're not just bound to wear it as a clutch. You could wear it on like, you know, the crook of your arm or just hold it like this. It is so stinking cute. How exciting is that? So far I'm really loving this piece. I have not had it that long, but after seeing this like what fits portion, I'm really even more excited about it. So yeah, I'm just taking everything out. So we fit a really good amount of stuff in here. Right now, my first impression review on this is I definitely recommend it. I don't really see that opinion changing. I love small leather goods like this. I think they just serve such a great purpose for organizing in your bag. I hate when things like this are just like strewn about in my bag, so I love being able to contain them this way. And I can definitely tell you my Toiletry 15 I don't think would hold all of these items. I don't even know if it would fit this, to be honest with you, because the Toiletry 15 kind of like has that little like inward piece, you know, it's just the design of the piece. So I am really loving this. I'm going to go ahead and switch views so we can kind of wrap up this video, but I hope that this was helpful. I know I didn't really show you too many different things, but you get the idea of everything that can fit. I feel like these types of items are just things that a lot of people would carry around, you know, Advil, lipstick, lip gloss, hand sanitizer. So if these, it kind of gives you an idea of maybe comparable things that you could fit. So let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, so I hope that what fits portion was really helpful. It was actually helpful for me. I'm glad I did it because I actually got to test how this would work as like a going out, you know, dinner bag. I think that it would be super cute to just kind of like, you know, carry it to dinner, and you could put it on your little arm with the little chain. Like, ta-da! How cute is that? So I really like this piece so far. I'm so happy I got it. Again, I just recommend working with a sales associate or stock the website. They do come on the website. It's just a matter of catching it at the right time and being able to place it in your cart. It does really frustrate me that they don't keep adequate stock of some of these really highly popular pieces, but they're really popular, so I'm sure they're pumping them out. It's just they sell. It was funny because I actually, when I went to pick this up, my sales associate that I ordered it from, she was not on shift that day, and the lady I had picked it up from, she was like, oh, she's like, I knew we got one of these in, but I couldn't find it, and it was because I had bought it. And I told her, I was like, yeah, I literally bought it the day you guys got it in. And she was like, yeah, you know, these really don't stay in the store very long. So that's my biggest tip, is just find an SA that you can work with. I think that's your easiest bet in getting hard to find pieces. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't want to keep rambling on. I've already rambled a ton. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you go so you don't miss any future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.